Hey guys, and welcome back to Prescriptionnurse, your daily dose to living well. I'm Shandra Eldridge, your health coach, and I'm here with another video that will improve your health and wellness and your overall well-being. I believe that beauty is about how you feel, and when you look good, you feel good. And on this channel, we stay lit because we learn how to take care of ourselves, how to live our best lives and be the best version of ourselves and live it well. And once we learn those things, we invest in the tools and the resources to get there. And once you invest in those tools and those resources, you need to share with others. So we teach others the things that we learn. So that's how we get down on this channel. We stay lit. So if you all about staying lit, learning, investing, and teaching others, then you're in the right spot. So subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys around. Thank you for watching. If you're new, welcome. And let's get into this video, because in today's video, I'm going to be doing a full face, what you see right now, if you like this look, of all Morph products, some new, some old. I've had these products for a while, but I just decided to do the video. So these are all Morph products except for a few things. So if you like this look, you're digging it, and you're interested in how I achieved it, you know what you need to do. Keep watching, and I'll see you. I'm going to be using Morph products for this everyday look. I'm sorry if I'm speaking a little funny or talking a little funny. I have on aligners on my teeth, and this is my first time wearing them today, and I didn't want to delay filming, so I might sound a little funny, and that's the reason why. But anyway, we're going to, and if you're interested in how that's going to work out and how my teeth come out, drop me a comment below, and I will do a video on that and tell you guys all about it, share the information about the company I'm using and everything like that. But like I said, for today's video, I'm going to be doing an everyday, natural, soft, glam makeup look using Morph products. Some people say Morphe, but I mean the word is Morph, meaning you're going to change or you're going to transform into something hopefully beautiful. So I'm going to be using mainly Morph products, some old. The first thing you want to do is make sure you have a clean face. That's very important. You want to make sure that your canvas is nice and clean. So I have a good foundation, so I've already washed my face and moisturize my face. So now what I'm going to do is, I like to start with my brows, so that's what we're going to do. And if you've been following me, then you already know that I like to start with my brows. And I'm going to go in with my Almay pencil in dark brown, and I'm just going to go ahead and trace my brows. And you can use a spoolie and just kind of comb the direction you want your brows to go in. You just go in the direction that your brows are going in and just kind of trace. And you do the same for the top. And then what you're going to do is go in with light strokes and just fill in. And you're not going to go all the way down to the end because you want that to kind of blend, because you want it to look natural. And then you just do the same for the other side. Yeah, I decided that now I wanted to have straighter teeth and to get some of my teeth were pretty straight. I just had some spaces in between because I had a tooth in the back pulled, and then I had a crown put on, and so I have a bridge, and I waited a long time to get, actually I had a bridge, it came out, got misplaced, so I had to get another one made. So in between that short time I was getting the other one made, my teeth shifted. So anyway, long story short, I'm wearing these aligners so that I can get my teeth back, you know, close those gaps and everything, because who doesn't want a nice smile? So now that I have my brows filled in, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend. And if you hear that, someone's out there cutting their grass. If you are a YouTuber or someone who films videos, you all know it never fails. When you get ready to record, somebody's going to start cutting their grass, playing their music, dogs are going to start barking. It just never fails. So you kind of have to just roll with it and do what you got to do. So anyway, After you have your brows all filled in, the next step is to go ahead and take some concealer. And again, I'm using Morph products, mainly all Morph. The pencil I used was Almay. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Morph concealer. And I'm just going to use the end of this spoolie. It has a little angled brush on it. So all you need is just a little bit of the concealer. And then I'm just going to go in and just go right underneath. And I'm just going to do the same for up top. I can't wait till they finish cutting their grass. I just, you know, you can't control. They don't know what I'm doing over here, and they probably don't care. They just want to get their grass cut. But it's just annoying. And hopefully you can't hear this. It's probably not going to be as loud to you as it is to me, and it's just kind of annoying to me. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So again, I'm just taking my spoolie and I am cleaning up my brows. And you can take the excess and use it for a lid primer. So that's what I'm going to be doing now. Morph, they do have some eyeshadow primer, but I think I feel like the concealer works just as well. So I'm going to put that there in the middle and then kind of blend it out. But I'm not going to use my beauty blender. I'm actually going to use a brush. And you want to be careful. This is a matte concealer, so it dries very quick. So you want to be careful. Number one, not to mess up your eyebrows, and then number two, you don't want it to dry real fast because then it makes it very hard to blend, kind of like it's doing now. So now what I'm going to do, my eyes are pretty much ready. Just for the sake of the video, I'm going to put a little bit of the primer on for the eyelids, and it's the Morph eyelid primer. This says eyelid primer translucent. So I'm just going to take a little bit on my finger and pat it on my lid, because it is like a translucent color, and I'm just going to go right here and just kind of pat it in. Like I said, you can use your concealer, which sometimes I prefer to do that anyway. Now while that's kind of drying, I'm gonna take another little fluffy brush and just kind of pat it down, and I'm gonna take a little bit of setting powder, and I'm just gonna set this primer and everything and the concealer just a little bit. It's just gonna really kind of help seal everything and let the eyeshadow just really adhere. This palette, like I said, is from Morphe. It is the 350 Supernatural Glow, and it looks like this, as you can see. Like a nice blend. So this is Jessup, and I'm just using random brushes because all my brushes, some of them are dirty. And this is called How Bizarre, and I'm just going to go in and put this all up top in my crease and just above my crease. And what you want to do is you just want to go in and have light strokes back and forth, and then circle. So circular motion and light strokes back and forth. So you're going to go back and forth to kind of get the color where you want it, and then you're going to circular motions to blend. And that is a beautiful color. And then after that, I'm going to go in with the next color, but I'm going to get a flatter brush because I'm going to work on the lid. And I'm going to go in with this color right here. And this color is called Mattifying, and it's this one right here. Mattifying, and it's like a rose color, like almost like a brick red, but we'll see how it looks when we put it on. And I'm gonna put this on my lid. I like this color. It's kind of like a bright orangey, like pink undertone. And I'm using a flatter brush to apply the color. And I'm just kind of patting the color in, or patting it on my lid. I think it would have really stood out if I would have did like a cut crease, but you can still see it. I don't think all that's necessary. That's a lot of work. If you want that real snatched look, then you would definitely want to invest the time in that. Now I'm going to go in with my third color, and that's going to be the color it's called All Notch. Anyway, it's right here in the corner, just 2 down from Mattifying, and it's right here. So we're going to use this color in the corners. So you're just going to dab a little bit, and the good thing about this palette is you can see there's not a lot of fallout. And I'm just going to dab right here because I just want it in the corner. Just a little bit more. Kind of pat that in the corner. And then I'm going to go just a little bit in the lid area. Right here. And I'm going to put a little bit more, like I said, and just get in the crease. And then just blend that up. And that's that. And then you just repeat the steps on the next eye. So now that the other eye is done, we're just going to move on to the next step, and that is if you prefer to have a wing liner or you want to do some eyeliner on top, that's what you can do. And I'm going to go in with my Fenty Beauty liner, and it's an eyeliner, and the color is black. It's a long wear liquid liner. And what you want to do is you want to start in the corner. Well, actually you can start here, and what I like to do is just start right here where my brow, just kind of go down and then come up towards my eye, and just draw a line straight there, and then just come up from here into that line, and then you're just going to fill in the rest. And then the same here, you start here and then you just draw going straight there, and then start here and go up into it, and then you just fill it in. Okay, so now that that's done, the next step is going to be your foundation. And you want to use a primer as well, because again, you want that foundation to adhere and to last long. So you want to make sure you have a good base. So we're going to take this, and this is from Morphe as well, and it is called the Foundation Primer Equalizer. So I'm just going to go ahead and add put this all over. Make sure I get my nose, because that's why I get oily. And I have larger pores on my nose and then on my forehead. Alright, so now that I got that on, the next step we're going to do is apply the foundation. Next I'm going to be going in with the Morph foundation. And this is the Pro Filter foundation, and the color is, so this is Filter Deep color 30, number 35. So I'm going to go in and I'm just going to put a pump here. And so this is a good match, I think, y'all. I feel like it is. And this is my first time wearing this foundation. So it's a good match. So I'm going to go ahead and put some on this side. One pump here, one here. And this is medium to full coverage, which means the more you apply, the more full coverage you're going to get. If you don't want the full coverage, you just don't apply as much. This is a good color. And it does go on smooth. It smells nice. It's not too much of an odor or too much fragrance in it. And it's very, very smooth. I do like using a lighter color because I really like a bright under eye. That's just the look I prefer. But you can use a concealer that is a little bit more closer to your skin tone. But the purpose of using a concealer is, number one, to hide dark circles, and then two, to kind of highlight your under eye to give you that bright look under your eye. And so I'm going to go here. I was trying to draw a little heart for you guys. And then here. And then we're just going to go in, and I'm going to use a brush to kind of pat in the concealer. I'm going to wet it a little bit. And then I'm just going to go in. Because like I said, it dries really fast. So I kind of just damped the brush a little bit so that it wouldn't dry too quick. And I didn't put too much because, like I said, I just want to lighten my under eye up a little bit. And I don't want it to be over my, you know, over my face, my entire face. I just wanted it right underneath there. You kind of mess up your brows because you can brush them over again and just go over it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the setting powder. And this is the Morph setting powder in Banana. And then I'm going to go in with the Morph Contour Dimension Effect Contour Stick. And this is in the color Effect number 18. So I'm going to go right underneath my cheekbone, which is right there. And then my jawbone. And then I'm going to go down the side of my nose. And then, guess what, guys? You're just going to blend everything in. And that's the key, just to blend. So I'm going to take my foundation brush and just blend upward. Because the idea is to make those cheekbones look higher. And this is just going to bring some of the color back into your face as well. And again, you're just going to bring this up. And I do have a contour brush as well, but I like using this foundation brush. I mean, you be feeling like, oh, this is crazy, I look crazy, but once you blend it in and you get comfortable with it, it's not too bad. That's the whole thing. You just got to get comfortable with it. We're just going to go and buff all this off. So once everything is blended into your liking, then you want to go in with your liner for your bottom, for your waterline. And then I want to put a little bit of color. This just kind of adds a little color underneath your eye. It doesn't take much, just a little bit. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the liner. I could use the liquid liner, but I don't want to do that. I want to use a pencil, so let's do that. So I'm going to go in with my NYX black eyeliner, and I'm just going to start here in the waterline and just fill it in. And I don't want it to be real dark. It's going to give it a little smoky eye, kind of. So now that that's done, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little blush, and I'm going to just buff this out where I put my hand on it to do my liner. But all you got to do is just buff it out. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little blush on, and then I'm going to highlight. No, I'm going to go ahead and do the bronzer. I'm going to do the Morph Bronzer. So once you got your waterline lined with the black liner and you got everything blended and you're feeling cute and confident, the next step is going to be your bronzer. So I'm going to go in with the Morph Bronzer, and this is just how I do it. And I'm just going to tap a little bit and just buff the bronzer, give you that bronze look. And I'm just going to put a little bit right here, a little bit right here. Bronze the cheeks. And then the next step, I'm going to go in with my Juvia's Place Blush Rouge, and I'm going to add some color into my cheeks, and I'm going to use this color right here. I'm just going to use the same brush, just tap a little bit, apples of your cheek. This is very pigmented, so it doesn't take a lot. Techniques brush, it's a highlighting brush, it's angled like this. And I'm going to take my bronzer from Juvia's Place. This is the Baked Highlighter bronzer. So it's, you can bronze, I mean not bronzer, highlighter. So I'm going to highlight with this. And I'm just going to go down. Ooh, now you don't want to do that. That is too much. But I'm going to go right here and highlight. I'm going to fix that. But I just went a little bit crazy. And then I gotta fix this. Let me fix this real quick. I went crazy down in the middle of my nose. So what you're gonna do is just gonna buff it off. So I'm gonna have a real shiny nose, y'all. So what I can do is take a little bit from my foundation brush and just kind of go over it to tone it down a little bit. But it's not going to look bad. It's just going to look highlighted. It's going to add that little shine. So once you have everything in place, next it's time to go on and put on your lip. because I'm going to use a neutral tone and not so hard because you'll break your, like I just did. I really like this because it goes on very smooth. So now I'm going to go in with the Morph Lipstick. And this is in the color The Talk. It's a matte brown color. And it is very matte. And y'all know, tell y'all my teeth hurt. Permanent retainer, that hurt. And it is very matte. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the Morph Lip Gloss. And this is in the color Groupie, which I am not. But I'm going to go ahead and put this on to kind of give the lips that shimmer and that pop. And voila, I am finished with this look. And I really love how it came out. It's a very natural, kind of toned down, neutral look. You can wear this every day. You can wear it to work. If you're just going out, running errands. And like I said, I went a little crazy on the highlight, but you can brush that off a little bit if you want to tone it down. That's what I'm doing right here. But yeah, I like how it came out. It's real cute. Ready for the summer. I looked all bronzed and tan and ready to go. And you also want to make sure you get your neck. So I'll just do a little bit here because you don't want to have that line of demarcation. And you don't want your face to be a whole nother color from your neck. You want to kind of have everything just blend in. But again, I do like the lighter under eye. And then lastly, what you want to do is you want to save your work. You always want to press save. And you do that by applying the continuous mattifying setting spray. So we're going to set our work on our canvas. If I can get this to spray. And y'all, this smells so good. And I know it's probably like little white dots all over me, but everything's going to blend in when it dries. And that's the only thing about this spray. Sometimes it'll do that, but it dries and you don't see it. Yeah, I'm loving this look. This is the finished look. It is a very soft, like natural matte look that you can use every day. You can wear this to work if you're going out running errands. Yeah, it's a whole vibe. I mean, I went a little crazy on a bronzer, but I still think it's very cute. And I like it. I can do this look. It's giving me Cleopatra, you know, Egyptian vibes. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, like, comment, share. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll have more beauty, wellness, lifestyle tips and information on this channel. So if you enjoyed it, share it, like it, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned to Prescription Nurse. Now that's your daily dose.